What excites you most about AI's potential for startups right now?
Yeah, I've said it numerous times. I think this is the best time in human history to be building a startup. I've built a few. It's hard. It's especially the first time around. Like I feel like every time you build a startup, you learn some things. But the first time around, like again, I was 27. I'd only been in the professional world for 7 years at that point. I didn't know anything. Like, I mean, relatively speaking, I didn't know anything about the legal side of starting a business. I didn't know anything about the financial management of a business. Um, I didn't know anything about operations. Like I came out of a liberal arts college, Ohio University, out of the journalism school, and I had a business. They didn't even call them minors. I don't remember what we called it. Specialization.
Mhm.
I'd taken like a bunch of business classes, but I don't know how to run a company. And so there's so many growing pains you go through. And then back then, you didn't have an AI advisor there. You didn't have deep research projects that could do the research you needed to do. So like everything just took longer and it was very, very lonely. Like anybody who's ever started a company knows it's a very lonely thing. And honestly, like as the company grows, in some ways it becomes even more lonely because it's hard to find peers who are going through what you go through. And it's just a very I mean, Cathy, you had business. Like it's a very weird thing to be in. And it just feels like oftentimes there's no one there that can guide you and you're constantly looking for that guidance. And I feel like now with AI, you have on call like a high level advisor in any discipline of business you want. Yes, it's not perfect and it makes stuff up sometimes and hallucinates a bit, but like you can talk to it about legal questions and financial questions and operations questions and how do we do payroll and develop comp structures and like on demand at any moment of your life, you can pull out your phone and get guidance on something. And that guidance would have costed insurmountable amounts of money to most entrepreneurs.
Right.
Like if you had to pay for human experts to do this stuff, and then your ability to like build things with like a few people that would have taken 10 people, like it's a golden age of entrepreneurship. And it's one of my great hopes is the way we offset the job losses that are inevitable because of AI is we create so many more businesses. And yes, they will need fewer people, but there's more of them.
Right.
And so, yeah, that's what's exciting to me is like anybody can create a company now with far fewer resources than were previously needed.
I think that's, I had my business for 9 years and it was just me because I didn't know how to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, my father was on speed dial and I just, barreled through and that was it.
Right. And then you would find an advisor and you're like, I don't even know if I trust this person, but I don't even know what they're doing. Like They would give me some advice and it's like, I guess like they're an expert. Like I should trust them. And maybe it was bad advice. Like,